Well, there's the pelleter. As you can see, lovely Chinese, cheap and nasty, other than cheap. So 15 kilowatt. Obviously I've had to have loads of spares already because they're just made out of tin foil. So well, yeah, little conveyor. Plop, straight in there. I've already run a couple of oily pellets through. Sweet. Just warming it up. This is quite important process. So don't just think that you're going to ram loads of sawdust and shavings and crap through, because all you'll do is bend everything, knacker the die sets, knacker the wheels. Trust me, it costs you a lot to replace them. So thanks EU. So, well, yeah, this is it. This is the hammer mill, world's oldest machine, obviously 1 trillion years old. Works like a dream, obviously, because it's in here. Bang your shavings in there. That knocks it all into dust. There's loads of little fingers that spin round. Smash it against the sides. There's a sieve in the bottom, so when this is all running, then there's a fan that pulls it out the bottom through the sieve, through there, into the fan, whoop, straight up there, into this. So I've got a stirrer. I need to do a bit more work on the stirrer because it's a bit of a ball ache, but if you can see in there, it's just piled up. All sorts of shavings, hardwood, softwood, all sorts. There's even me a plastic dustpan in there because, like an idiot, I let go and it sucked it in, smashed it to bits and threw it in. In this trough underneath, that's where I've built the little auger, just out of a standard farm grain auger. So I've had to do some messing about, slowing it down because the gearbox was still a little fast. So just putting different size cogs on, just slowing it down. Then I've got a water feed. This is the air feed going up. Air feed just into one of these, so you can control how much moisture is being blown in. So as it's going through the auger, the water comes out of that bucket, up this line, through here, and it atomizes it. It sprays it onto the shavings, makes them nice and moist for going through, which helps the process, and they come out a lot faster, a lot better, and a lot harder when they dry. So obviously this is the auger, just whirls round, draws the shavings through. This is the motor for the stirrer. Obviously I've overfilled it, so it's got too much pressure, so it skips and tries to drag everything over. So like an idiot, I've got to sort that out. But yeah, we'll get it switched on, get it running, so you can see how it works. Lovely. Right, conveyor's on, so I'll just flick the pelleter on, get it filled up a little bit, and then I can show you a few tricks. They come flying out, obviously tons and tons. These will start coming out a slightly different colour soon, obviously. Connect the airline up, just give it a bit more moisture. moisture. Running just nice. Pellets are coming out. Woo! Sweet as a nut. I'll have to honestly. That's what happens with the stirrer. Obviously, just makes a mess. And then it just rains pellets. Just keeps them running. Obviously, you have to keep your eye on everything. Especially that bloody thing. But yeah, once they get running and they get all warmed up, get everything going, it normally takes 20 minutes. And then you can notice a big difference between how many pellets are coming out to this and the quality of them. Obviously you can see them. They're alright. They're not amazing yet, but it's still warming up. So it makes a huge difference as well of what kind of materials you put through. So if you're just putting hardwood through, obviously you don't get loads and loads of shavings and pellets and everything else getting chucked in. Obviously I need stirrer again, you can hear it. Woo. So once that's a bit more empty, obviously that stirrer hasn't got anywhere near the pressure on it. But, and then I can just fire hammer mill up and just keep putting bits through. Well, yeah, it just keeps running. It's lovely. Get rid of all my shit, stuff, bags and bags and bags of crap everywhere. Yeah, like I say, 20 minutes, everything will be up to temperature, and they'll just start flying out. Much better, much harder. It's a great little bit to kit. Obviously, it's drawn everything out. Flick that back round. Yeah, that's the only thing I need to sort really now is the stirrer, make something a little better. All good in the hood. So we'll carry on, make loads of pellets, get rid of loads of crap, and we'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra!